Welcome to Midnight Mayhem, folks. This is Brock Knox, and Zane Dawson is in the ring on one of our preliminary fights, beating up on some young men, and check his pulse. That's atrocious. It was just atrocious. Scenes earlier here, and it didn't look good for this young man at all. Did not look good, and you see Zane just having his way, ripping him across the ring. Not looking good, and then he calls out the executive producer of the show, Aaron Varnam, and Aaron Varnam and get in the ring, and they talk it out. I know for Aaron's fact he was definitely afraid right now, and Zane is a big man, and it does not look good. They're gonna go in the ring, and you can listen to how it went. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all.
You know what? You know KC McKnight about as well as I do. You need to shut up. Anyways, I've wrestled KC McKnight 3 times. And I've almost beat him within an inch of his life 3 times.
You haven't beat him, Zane. You haven't. You didn't beat him in the ring. You lost to him 3 times.
Let me tell you something. I want you and everybody here to see, and especially KC McKnight to see, that Zane Dawson is here for one reason. And that is to take out KC McKnight and to take his heavyweight title.
And this is still recorded earlier, folks. Zane picking on Harold Britt and picking on kids right here, and you see the kid kicking at him, and Charlie Dreamer comes to the aids of the fan, and right now you see Harold getting into it, Charlie and Zane getting into it, no, not looking good, and just with the fan, and he took a chair away from a lady. That's not very gentlemanlike, and you see everyone getting at the lady, threw the chair at him, and then everybody, it's just bedlam in here right now, and it's about to be a riot in Civvytown.
I will tell. My God! Look at that! You only did that in a live event. Oh, devastating suplex. Folks, this could be bedlam here in the arena. Oh my God!
Close your eyes. Mothers, send your children to their rooms.
Here we go! Oh my God! Look at this! The money clip out of nowhere! Welcome to Midnight Mayhem, folks. You saw it earlier, Brock Knox. Brock Knox was taking you through it. I lived through it, Brock. Zane Dawson is an animal. Zane Dawson tried to cause a riot here. The Riot Zane Dawson should be his new name.
It most likely will be after tonight, because you know he's got a big foe against him tonight. Charlie Dreamer, he came out to the aid of all those folks out there. Didn't look good for Zane. He got a guy in a red shirt that was very upset with him. And I don't know what's going to happen here. It's just quite, I'm amazed right now to see such a man bully as many people as he did just a few seconds ago.
Well, the hunger in the eyes of Zane Dawson can only be quelched by getting another shot at KC McKnight's ACPW Heavyweight Championship, folks. KC's not here to defend himself right now, so Charlie Dreamer is the man that has taken the mantle and said, you know what, I'm going to defend these fans. I am going to be the heart and soul of Midnight Mayhem and stop this monster from this rampage that he's bringing upon all the fans.
And if Charlie Dreamer is the heart and soul, then Zane Dawson is definitely the nightmare. And you see him just barking at those fans right now. And, man, it just looks really, really bad. And I hope it doesn't get even worse. You see Harold trying to keep his... Is that his family? He's trying to keep his...
I found out later that this is, in fact, Harold Britt's family. Harold Britt's family wants the blood of Zane Dawson on their hands. Everybody in Civvytown wants the blood on their hands. Even some of the... Cheryl is ready to see Charlie Dreamer come out and defend their honor.
Hey, right now, you see him coming right now. He looks like he's ready to go, and oh, so is Zane. I think we're still in the first chords of Sweet Child of Mine, and who's getting it right now? Oh, the Port City Gate, he's coming right back at him.
Both of these men fired up, both of these men full of emotion right now. Charlie Dreamer taking Zane for the ride. Big back elbow from Charlie Dreamer. Zane Dawson is down, and Civvy Town goes wild.
Somebody else is going wild, and I think his name is Aaron Varnam. My friend, you are fired up.
He embarrassed me in the middle of the ring not 10 minutes ago, Brock.
There's no need to cry about it, but it'll be fine.
Listen, Zane Dawson comes into here. Zane Dawson's being a sore loser because he has lost to KC McKnight 3 times in the past month, Brock. What do you have to say about that?
I'm just excited that he's picking on someone closer to his size. I guess that's the case I'm on.
Zane Dawson outside the ring trying to get some quarter from Charlie Dreamer. Charlie Dreamer not giving it. Charlie Dreamer taking a big fist to the face and a stomp to the gut. Harold Britt is watching, Chris Thompson's watching, Matt Abbott's watching. Mass hysteria here in Civitan Arena.
It is right now. Oh, I'm coming down with that double-handed axe of the house. Just good. That was fantastic. You know I don't know the moves, but I love the moves.
You love the moves. Zane Dawson still able to get Charlie Dreamer down, taking Charlie Dreamer and just choking the life out of him with that illegal hold right there. What is Coley King doing? Coley is not... But then again, Coley, our referee, I do not blame him because Zane Dawson is a monster.
You don't want to step in between a rock and a hard place, and that's what's happening right now. And Charlie going up, and no, Zane's going down.
Zane Dawson trying to take a powder. Charlie Dreamer grabbing him by his hair. And look at Charlie Dreamer just working the neck and the head of Zane Dawson.
Yeah, Zane Dawson right now. Charlie's got the upper hand, and we'll see he's going to go for a ride on the do-si-do. Oh, no, Charlie's coming back.
Charlie Dreamer's hard into the turnbuckle, trying to go for that lariat. Charlie Dreamer able to block it with his foot. And here it is, folks. What is Charlie Dreamer? Charlie Dreamer going to that right arm of Zane Dawson.
He's definitely going to get that right arm because, you know, big Zane Dawson is coming at him with it sooner or later. You saw what he did to that kid. I mean, just decapitated that young man. And we'll see how the rest of this match goes. Folks, we'll be right back. Midnight Mayhem coming at you.
Welcome back. Charlie Dreamer still has that MMA-style arm bar on Zane Dawson's lariat-given arm, and Zane Dawson is in a lot of pain. And folks, I don't understand. Zane Dawson could have tapped right there, but he is fiending. Like, did you just see that? He just got out of that hold by using the heel of his boot in Charlie Dreamer's eyes. What kind of man does that?
When you're in a world of pain like Zane was just in a few seconds ago, you will do anything and everything you can do, just like with Charlie getting that uppercut right in the chin of Big Zane Dawson coming back. Third time's the charm. Loving it.
Nice 3 beautiful European uppercut shades of KC McKnight in the ring. Charlie Dreamer fighting Zane Dawson with every bit of heart and soul of Midnight Mayhem, trying to make sure this man, this demon, is put in his place on Midnight Mayhem.
I know, oh, goodness gracious, got the scrapes right to the eyes. I was gonna say, I think you're using harsh words calling him a demon, but that was right before he just poked the eyeballs out of Charlie Dreamer. Not looking good right now. Oh, coming down with a back.
Charlie Dreamer in a fit of passion right now, trying to get away. Coley King getting in the way. Charlie Dreamer being choked by Zane Dawson. Folks, this matchup is one of the most brutal things I've ever seen.
I have never seen a man's leg get up that high. Is he doing yoga? That was fantastic. And Charlie Dreamer is putting it to him, showing him some boxing moves right now.
Charlie Dreamer with a few knife-edge chops, a few hard rights, and Zane Dawson finally getting what he deserves. A nice snapmare takedown. Charlie Dreamer in the alpha male position, dropping that knee on Zane Dawson's head. Folks, he is going for the pin.
Oh, close right there. No cigar right there for Charlie Dreamer, but he's going back to that arm with the lariat. It's not gonna be easy to get the job done later on tonight if Zane wants to TKO Charlie Dreamer.
We saw a few weeks ago Zane Dawson use that very arm to deliver that beautiful lariat to KC McKnight not once, but twice. KC McKnight being the only man to be able to kick out of one of Zane Dawson's lariats. Will Charlie Dreamer be able to take that in account this week?
I don't know, but you gotta remember, Charlie's got his own move. It's looking good. Not so good for Charlie right now. Got scraped in the face, kicked to the gut.
You were right, Brock. Charlie Dreamer does have that super kick that he uses week after week to finish off his opponents. Zane Dawson not allowing him to get any feet under him right now. Charlie Dreamer trying to get away, but Charlie Dreamer, I don't think he's getting away. I think Charlie Dreamer's actually trying to put together a game plan to take on Zane Dawson right now.
You're saying he's playing the rope-a-dope. He's playing possum.
Well, that's how Ali won his championship, or kept his championship.
It is, several times, getting the rope-a-dope. But right now,
look at that.
Who's on the rope? Who looks like a dope? Zane Dawson does right now.
Charlie Dreamer with a modified Kimura right there on that ring rope. Beautiful maneuver. Charlie being very smart. Charlie being a lot more aggressive than we usually see Charlie. Charlie is fighting for those beautiful fans out there, not just himself.
You're right now, but when you get aggressive, maybe sometimes you get overly aggressive, and Zane Dawson, definitely took advantage of that right now, and he's got the upper hand and the boot to the head just right now. Charlie's not looking good.
Look at Zane Dawson. Zane Dawson just stomping with every bit of might he can possibly get out on Charlie Dreamer's face. And look, he's just scraping the blade of his forearm onto the face of Charlie Dreamer.
Just stomping on the man, putting him down, and there goes Charlie down like a tree in the forest.
Zane Dawson stalking his prey, gumming it up with the Civitan fans, making sure that they remember what happened earlier in the matchup.
You can just hear who the fans' favorite is right now. Let's take a look and see. They're just all screaming for Charlie right now, that's for sure.
Big matchup right here, folks. This is a great matchup. Maybe this could be a precursor to another championship match. I believe that Charlie Dreamer right now is the #1 contender for that ACPW Heavyweight Championship. Zane Dawson looking to get back into the title hunt after he lost to KC McKnight not 2 weeks ago.
And that would be some matchup. The two best friends, Charlie and KC, fighting for a title. And I know both those guys don't want to see each other, but both those guys definitely want the belt right now. And who else does want the belt? That's Zane Dawson.
Well, friendship is a very strong word. Friendship can mean the turn of a tide in any matchup, but folks, Charlie Dreamer still has all the pride, and he wants to have an ACPW Heavyweight Championship.
Right now, he just got a foot to the face, and just like all kind of friendship, ships sail, my friend, and everybody knows that if gold comes in between them, it's going to be a hard bargain to fill up right there.
Zane Dawson with the cover. Charlie Dreamer able to get those fans behind him to pull that energy up and able to kick out of that pin attempt. But Zane Dawson going back to the throat, just trying to choke Charlie Dreamer.
Oh, man, just Charlie, he's kind of trying to suck every bit of wind that he can get right now, and it's not looking good.
Folks, he is just, Charlie Dreamer is just taking a hell of a beating right now.
He sucks like your ex-girl, big fat girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right. Zane Dawson still just ripping at the eyes and the forehead of Charlie Dreamer. Charlie Dreamer taking a big, big elbow to the forehead right there. Folks, this matchup is brutal.
You'll see in Tweety Birds right now. You see, he's trying to fight the referee. Oh, no, Charlie, you gotta go back. You gotta fight Zane Dawson right here.
Zane Dawson with more knife-edge chops, just working away at every body part that he can possibly get a hold of in this matchup.
You see him favoring. That was just smacking him right there. And you see he's not really favoring that right arm like he was earlier because Charlie hasn't got a chance to really get it as much as he could. Oh, you see it right there.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. Charlie Dreamer fighting to his feet. Zane Dawson taking a elbow to the chest right there. Charlie Dreamer for the ride. Big back elbow from Zane Dawson. Zane Dawson going for the pin. Coley King not knowing where he's at. Taking a 1, 2. Slow count by that ref right there. Trying to figure out what's going on.
He didn't know where he wanted to slap the pavement right now. I think he just needs to go to his knees and start slapping on the ground instead of doing a, looks like he did a do-si-do around there, and it took a while, and I'm sure Zane's not very happy.
Well, you know, this is going to be the rare occurrence tonight where I actually agree with Zane Dawson. Zane Dawson could have an argument that Coley King was not ready for that pin.
Oh, he definitely wasn't, but who's not ready for this? Oh, suplex.
Look at Zane Dawson. He's got that hair over his eyes. He just looks like an animal, a Sasquatch even.
He does. He is Bigfoot. He is Bigfoot, Gus.
Look at this, folks. Zane Dawson showing frustration, looking straight into the eye of the Midnight Mayhem audience, and Zane Dawson grabbing Charlie Dreamer by the hair and just using that Bruiser Brody-like headbutt to knock Charlie Dreamer back down.
Your alliteration is just incredible sometimes, and I tell you what, sometimes you trip yourself, but you always recover.
Listen, I have to
it's
let
a
the
lovely,
fans.
loose language.
Look, what is happening?
Oh my goodness! He's fighting people.
Zane Dawson zippily just chewing at the face of Charlie Dreamer.
Some would say he's ate bath salts before he came in here right now. Charlie looking like he's going to try and go for that kick, that maneuver of his. No, not right now.
Zane Dawson with the block. Zane Dawson with that huge right hand, folks. He may be getting ready to give the lariat, but I don't know if it'll be at full strength after all that work that Charlie Dreamer has put on his arm.
Yeah, it definitely won't be, that's for sure, but, the maneuver and the strategy of Charlie so far, it looks to be working because he's still alive right now.
Charlie Dreamer, Zane Dawson with all the desperation in the world, fighting from their knees, trying to get back up to their feet. Charlie Dreamer up first. Charlie Dreamer with 3 right hands. Charlie Dreamer up. Zane Dawson taking him down with that sidewalk slam.
No, not looking good. I don't care where you get thrown, on the sidewalk or in the ring. That's just not going to be great on the back.
Both of these men just working every bit of energy they have in their body, trying to get this going. Both of these men with a clear vendetta in this matchup and a clear motivation of why they want to win this match.
Yeah, they do. They definitely got their eyes on the prize because that #1 contender is, in grass, as you can say. And just these guys are leaving it all in the ring right now.
Charlie Dreamer up to his feet, out on his feet. Zane Dawson with a big right hand. Charlie Dreamer reeling. Zane Dawson going back to the face, just drilling all that gristle against the face of Charlie Dreamer.
Not feeling good. I know Charlie's got a baby face right now, and who's going for a ride? Oh, goodness.
Zane Dawson taking it to the face right there. Zane Dawson with another hit to the face. Charlie Dreamer finally with that snap suplex. Zane Dawson reeling. Charlie Dreamer with the cover.
Wow, what a quick count by the ref right there. He really got on it when Charlie was slamming on him. Looks like a little favoritism.
I know, folks. Another knife-edge shot. Charlie Dreamer fighting. Zane Dawson fighting. Another block.
You have lost your mind, my friend. He's got the giggles right now, and it's something else has come over this ring. Oh, look at Charlie smacking him through the head from the top rope. Who's going for? Oh!
Big knee to the face of Zane Dawson. Charlie Dreamer going perhaps for that crossbody, but instead he goes for that falling fist. Charlie Dreamer, now he's probably going up for that high crossbody that we know Charlie Dreamer so well to do. Charlie Dreamer getting caught goozled. Down with a big choke slam by Zane Dawson. I've never seen Zane do that.
He caught a man in midair by his throat, and just threw him on the ground like he was that young man earlier. It's just, Charlie Dreamer has got a lot of thinking to do because right now, that strategy he wasn't using is not working too much of his extent right now.
I believe Zane Dawson's working that confidence right back up into his form. He may be trying to test the waters if he wants to use that lariat.
Yeah, he's definitely got to. You see him shaking that arm just a few seconds ago and slapping Charlie. Good night.
Zane Dawson is a man without compassion. Zane Dawson is just, he's a psycho.
Some would say he's incompassionate.
There you go. He's taking off that, and here it is, folks. This is the moment in the matchup that Charlie Dreamer needs to nut up. And there you go, missing it, going for the super kick. Charlie Dreamer taking it. Nice enziguri to the back of the head. Charlie Dreamer, Zane Dawson both down. Charlie Dreamer shooting the half Nelson, and he is hooking the leg.
Got the leg 1, 2. Oh! Not gonna happen this time. It looked like he had him right there. But he definitely needs that super kick to bring a big man like Zane Dawson down.
Charlie Dreamer tuning up the band right here, getting all those great Civvy Town fans behind him. Charlie Dreamer is ready to put this one in the books. Zane Dawson is, look at Zane. I have never seen Zane's face like that.
Those eyes were in the back of his head, folks, and he looks like he is tuckered out right now, and here comes Charlie Dreamer. You know he's coming.
And throwing the ref in the way. Look at the cowardice of Zane Dawson. Zane Dawson with the lariat!
He just used the ref as a fullback, and Charlie Dreamer is on the losing end of this matchup, folks, because of
that. Folks, that was one of the most disgusting acts of manhood I have ever seen. Zane Dawson taking an innocent bystander, that referee, and throwing him in the way so Charlie Dreamer couldn't get that kick in. What? I think he just said, KC McKnight, I'm coming for you. Folks, that man may have just taken out Charlie, or KC McKnight's best friend, but still, KC McKnight has got 3 wins on him.
He definitely does, and I don't know if Zane, maybe he's gonna try again for the 4th time, but hasn't worked so far, and goodness, and Charlie Dreamer is just still reeling from that. You see Zane trying to leave out of here, not start a riot.
Well, folks, you see Zane Dawson just coming out of here. Zane Dawson has got a new purpose in that ring, and that is winning that ACPW championship. Thank you for watching, folks.